So I'm like, how can I kill Mark? What would be the best way to kill Mark? I'm not going to challenge you to a boxing match because you're a boxer. That's what you do. And in this movie, they keep saying, boy, that boy can drive. Oof, he can sure drive truck. Oh, you sure can drive. Why does Meatloaf think he's going to kill him by driving against him?
Meatloaf does say that he's the big dog.
Yeah.
Remember when Meatloaf says, when Junior fails?
Yes.
He's like, so he's full of hubris. He doesn't think things through. So this is a man who loaded up a truck full of guns and then immediately tried to rob it.
Yeah.
So this guy he just wants to, like, he doesn't think. There's nothing thought. He just wants revenge in the quickest, fastest way possible. Like, he doesn't want to go to his house and burn it down, right? Or we'll get him one day when he's walking. He just wants to big dog him. And, big dogs got to eat.
They got to eat.
And he got blown up.
Yeah, and it was a very passive death. Swayze just drove straight, and then Meatloaf died.
Yep, straight line driving.
Okay, Mark, here's the thing for you.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do, okay? Now, on our, I believe it was our Christmas episode, I started a bit with you where I gave you a scenario of a television show or movie. You didn't name it.
Okay.
We're going to do that right now.
Oh, no.
Okay? So, and this is actually, we're going to do a little throwback because it's going to involve one of the same characters. In this television show, it's going to be an episodic television show.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to get my giggles up before I do this.
I got my eyes closed, man. I'm ready to listen to this. I want to absorb it.
Tracy Cruz and Casey Poe meet at the GGBSSG, the Good Guys Bad Situation Support Group. So it's for young children whose fathers were good guys but in bad situations and really caused a ruckus that affected their life.
And Elijah Dushku from True Lies is there?
You know what? Let's throw her in there. Elijah Dushku from True Lies is there as well. But they meet.
Alyssa Milano?
They can come in season 2, but season 1 is just these two, Cameron, Casey Poe and Tracy Cruz. And so they meet there, and then they start up an organization to help guys in a similar situation. So each episode is a Con Air, Black Dog-like situation where there's a good guy in a bad situation, and they need to help him out of it. Like Penny to Inspector Gadget.
Wow.
What do you call that show?
Conservation.
Conservation. That's incredible.
Right? They're trying to save him.
Right. Okay, so let's do a quick rundown here.
The pro of cons.
So we're going to have Tracy and Casey in season 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alyssa Milano and...
Midway through season 1, Alyssa Milano.
From Commando.
She's from Commando, but she'll be much older because Commando was in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So she is revealed as the secret financier of this organization these two girls are running.
Whoa.
Okay, so she's the money behind it.
I like that.
Okay. And then the cliffhanger for season 1 at the end of it is Elijah Dushku is all of a sudden, boom, she's there for True Lies.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then who do you introduce as the main villain in season 2 at the end? Like, which one of these kids from a situation like this went the other way, Mark?
Okay, now I have a big question for you. Could it be that Red had a daughter named Purple? And Purple is a villain.
I'm clapping right now.
Purple has just been waiting because she was young when Red died.
Yeah.
And she had to, his empire went through a big change. And so she had to fight her way up like Mama and Dredd.
Right.
And so she's there, and then Purple's the big bad.
Okay, that was not what I thought you were going to say, but I like it.
You like that?
I thought you were going to say the young lad from Face Off.
Oh, the kid. Or the girl, Dominique Swain?
Castor Troy's son.
Oh, yeah, because he's just bad.
Yeah,
she could be in that too, Dominique Swain.
They could both be in it.
Yeah.
And
I just think Purple.
It'd be called Conservation Season 2, Episode 23, Face to Face.
Wow. That could be, could we make that season 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because season 2 is Purple?
Yeah, no, Purple's in there. They just call her Perp for short.
Oh, the Perp.
Perp.
Oh my gosh.
Of all the ridiculous ideas we've had, this is one of them.
I mean, Conservation.
Conservation.
With Purple in season 2.
Mark, I'm making a poster.
This is a beautiful show, my friend. Wait, who plays Purple? She might be too young, right? But I like Caitlin Dever.
98.
How old? You know Caitlin Dever from Justified and Booksmart?
Yeah. But 98 was 22 years ago.
How old is she? She was born in 96, so she was 2, and so she had to learn and scrap at 2 years old.
Right.
I mean, you can pick somebody else, but I just like Caitlin Dever because she was in Justified, and she could play a villain.
I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. I would also, if not Purple, I think that an actress I want to get in there at some point in time, because I think it would be a good fit for this quirky little group we're putting together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know. I think Abigail Breslin should be in there.
Oh, she's probably seen some things.
Yeah.
She could be. I mean, why couldn't she be one of the Poes?
Yeah, like a cousin.
Yeah.
Well, we could. I was hoping we could get the actual actresses back to reprise their roles.
Oh, what about Juliette Lewis from Cape Fear?
Oh, she would make a great villain helping out the face-to-face group.
Yep. She turned big. She turned bad. Some of them turned good. Some turned bad.
And would we include Haley Joel Osment in this?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Why not?
Would Haley Joel Osment, because he sees dead people?
Yeah.
This is season 4's cliffhanger. Because he sees and can talk to dead people, he's working for the villains, but who's been pulling the strings the whole time is Cyrus the Virus.
Wow.
From beyond the grave.
Because he can listen to him because he's dead.
Yeah.
Wow. And one of the kids from Raising Arizona who got kidnapped.
Well, we could have both of them, and one's good, one's bad.
Yes.
Oh.
This is
okay,
good.
So this I think has a lot of legs to stand on.
Mm-hmm.
Conservation.
We have 4 seasons.
Mapped out loosely already.
We are going to be associate producers on this show. Now, before we get out of here, I just want to ask you something, right? You are you're Wes in this situation, okay?
I'm Wes?
You're Wes.
Oh no, okay, you're painting a picture. I thought you were saying I'm the Wes of our group.
If we were a crew, you're definitely not Wes, right? You're Red for sure.
I'd rather be a tire than Wes.
A tire? Well, those tires never pop.
They never pop. How's rubber? Almost new.
So, okay, we stop at a truck stop, right? I'm Earl. I don't want to be Jack Cruz. He's got a lot. Earl seems pretty carefree. That's the life I want.
Yeah, he's happy.
I look at you, Wes. I'm like, Wes, go get us some snacks. Because in this one, Wes comes back with a box of Krispy Kremes,
Krispy Kreme donuts,
popcorn, Skittles, and I think Cheetos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey man, get us 4 snacks while I fuel up. What 4 are you bringing back?
Okay, so I'm gonna try and because we've done this snack talk before, and I'm in Canada, so our snacks are different than your snacks a little bit.
Well, just explain them. So if you say Canadian Crunchies, just tell me what they are.
Oh, those don't exist, but we're gonna get some. So I'm gonna get the extra long super nibs.
Nibs? What are those?
Don't.
Nibs.
Nibs.
What's a
nibs,
nib?
Right?
Licorice?
Yeah, but it's not. It's like Twizzlers, but it's not twisted. It's this cherry flavored, smooth, long. You don't have nibs in the States?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I have nibs. Let me look at this.
I'm going to add that to my Mark care package. I have a little care package I'm going to send down to you and your lovely wife full of Canadian treats. Nibs? But I want to make it worthwhile sending, so I'm going to add some nibs there.
No, I don't think we have nibs. We have Twizzlers here. Those are our nibs. Oh, Twizzlers nibs. We just have them called
garbage.
Oh, wait. No, there's Twizzlers nibs, but we don't have nibs. Extra long nibs.
Okay, well, you're going to get some in the mail, Mark.
Okay,
wow.
So that's what. Okay, so licorice is perfect. Anyways, licorice is perfect, right? I love that. Perfect.
But you don't actually like black licorice, right?
Oh yeah, I love black licorice.
Really?
Yeah. Ooh. Super Nibs cherry candy. Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm pulling this up because all the ones here, it's Twizzlers.
They're like 3 feet long.
Oh my gosh, Twizzlers Super Nibs.
Yeah. How about that?
Oh yeah, those are good.
So those taste amazing. They're the best flavor in the world. But they also are long enough that it's a good chew.
Yep.
So
you can milk them.
You milk them. So they're a good road trip snack is the Super Nibs.
You're speaking my language.
Okay. I'm also going to get Reese's Pieces, a big bag of Reese's Pieces.
Oh.
Because I find that Reese, like I love Reese stuff, but the peanut butter cups 3 is never enough. I always feel like I feel like I'm ripped off. There's a lot of air, and I'm thinking of 3 peanut butter cups. But again, the Reese's Pieces, there's enough of them that it lasts a little longer, and they're easier to share. Because I'm going to share with you, Mark. We're buying shareable snacks here.
And we're on the road, right? I don't want to eat a Reese's cup and be like, I want more, because I'm not just going to pull over again. Exactly.
Milk Duds. I'm going to get a box of Milk Duds.
That's a chew heavy candy.
I'm going for like longevity of the road trip here. So you eat one Milk Dud and you chew for 10 minutes, and it's actually a weight loss candy. You lose more calories than you do when you eat one of those things.
That's how I lost 20 pounds.
Imagine we did the Milk Dud diet and lost weight. Do you think we could get a sponsorship from? Whatever company make Milk Duds?
And you don't even have to chew on them. You could just, once you get the chocolate off, you could just kind of suck on the caramel.
Yeah.
Wow. They're nougat.
Speaking of snack foods, the Lighthouse Cafe here in town had a contest this week about making stuff out of Rice Krispies that brings you joy. And so you had to make like a Rice Krispie sculpture almost, and then post a picture of it, and they would pick the best one. And so my wife made a Rice Krispie map of Canada.
Wow.
And Kellogg's Canada contacted her and said, like, good job, thanks for sharing that. It's fantastic.
That's amazing.
It's a big deal. Okay, and finally, Mark, my last. I
just would have spelled out fart with the Rice Krispie treats.
That's right, and you wouldn't have got contacted by Kellogg's, I don't think.
But I would, maybe the Coen brothers from Raising Arizona.
Ooh, maybe. Been good. My final snack, Mark, because I'm a nostalgic fool, and again, this movie was, throwing back to '98, which was like one of my favorite summers as a child, or as a teenager, I guess you'd call me. One of my most nostalgic candies. I don't know if you have them in the States. I hope you do. But the marshmallow bananas.
Marshmallow bananas?
Do you have those?
I don't think so. Let me look these up. Are they still around?
Oh, yeah.
Marshmallow banana candy. Whoa, Haribo bananas?
Yeah, or McCormick's is the ones that I like.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Circus peanuts is what you're kind of talking about, right?
They look the same, but they taste like banana.
Haribo? I've never. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're here. McCormick's.
Yeah, McCormick's, that's the one. McCormick's marshmallow bananas.
There's 250 of them in there.
Yeah.
Man, just pop that in the side of your cheek. You're on a roll, and it has a sticker of Canada on it.
That's how we roll, brother.
Oh man, we're gonna be snacking for days.
Right, so half of my snacks were Canadian based and half weren't. Half were international, which is great. But that would be my 4 snacks.
You could really try some interesting blends here too.
Oh, a caramel, a Milk Dud shoved into a marshmallow banana.
That's days of chewing.
Yeah.
Oh, this was good. Thank you for joining me, man. This is great. This is a bonkers fest, and I enjoyed every second of it.
Mark, the reason I love doing this show with you is because I like hanging out with you. I like our friendship. I like good movies. But if you ask me where it's going to go when we start, there's never a map that really can map that out. And I think that's why we go on the same journey as Jack Cruz.
You're right. We don't know where we're going.
We don't know where we're going.
We get off the highway.
Yeah. We take the alternate route because Cutler knows.
Carol Cruiser.
Mark, this has been a blast.
Well, thank you, man, for joining me. All right, so for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Adam Hodgins, this is Movies, Films, and Flicks. We'll see you next week.